Can you tell us a bit who you are?
Army combat veteran Edward Lychik.
And you are?
Master Sergeant Cedric.
Okay. So, what are you exactly doing here?
Well, Monday morning we're about to do the Boston Marathon for the second time, and it's a way for us to show the world that if we can do a marathon with no legs, then there's no reason why anyone can hold themselves inside of a parameter of I can't do this or I can't do that. There's no more excuses.
26.2 miles of fun, right?
It will be. It will be. It will be.
And some painful times. Again, great words as you said. I guess to show really people what's possible, what people are really capable of doing once they really reach down inside and believe in themselves, put themselves on the line, and go out there and just and do it and go for it. A way for us to really connect, with people on the sidelines, high five the kids, have that establish the connection, and kind of like have it become a family throughout this whole 26.2 miles instead of just a race. This is an experience. This is going to be an experience that's going to last for a lifetime.
Can you each tell us what motivates you?
The human spirit that exists within all of us. It is that part of us that you can't see, that you cannot touch. The place where the smile comes from. The place where the pain registers. That place is going to be affected when Eddie and I are running. There are 1 million people that come to watch the Boston Marathon every year. And some people finish this marathon very fast, and they get great hand claps. But I think the people that endure are the people that resonate with the most people. The ones that are going to be struggling. And I know that I am going to be in pain during that marathon, but I know that that pain is going to be something that registers with millions of people, millions of onlookers. When they see me continuing to persist, even though they know that I'm in pain, even though they see that I'm running and then I'm walking and I'm running, or I trip up and fall down, that registers with people. I think there is something that everybody understands, that guy is in an enormous amount of pain, but he's still finding something inside of him that makes him take another step, and another step after that, and another step. Between the start line and the finish line, there's an infinite amount of steps that I will take, that Eddie will take, that everybody will take. But not knowing how, I won't be able to see the finish line from the start line, but I know that it's there. I know that it's there. And I know that if I continue to put one step in front of the other step, in front of the other step, I will get to the finish line at some point during Monday festivities. And it's just like that with anything in life. I don't know where it's at. I can't see it. I can't touch it. But I know that if I continue to give my level best effort, that I know that I will achieve whatever it is. If it's a finish line, if it's a diploma, if it's a successful marriage, if it's raising kids, whatever it is, I know I can get there. If I just continue to do it, persistence, that's what it is going to be the essence of Monday.
And Ed, what can you add into that?
Yeah, I guess a big driving and motivating force for me that's been for a long time is kind of like, when people really do the right thing when no one is watching them, when they're working hard, when they're, it's like when I get glimpses of people and no one's watching them, when they're out there on the field, they're running, and no one's cheering for them, but they're still there because they have something bigger inside themselves that they believe in, that it's not just about them, but it's more than them. An Olympic athlete can, we see them in front of millions of people are watching them when they're running for a couple of seconds, but no one's watching them when they're running for 4 years straight and training and crying and, waking up in the mornings and in the evenings, and they got kids to tend to, and You know, the bills are stacking up. You know, how are they going to support all that? And then having that faith, and when I see that faith in people like Cedric, you know, where is that coming from? Where is that energy, that spark of life, that human spirit is coming from? And it's so beautiful, and that is really what really deeply inspires me.
You know, he talked about that place where nobody's watching out on the road when Eddie's running. They think that he just runs and he gets from the start line to the finish line, but they're not watching those days when it rains, those days when it's freezing cold. I mean, it's April, but what about March, February, January, December?
Gotta train.
You have to train, and it's snowing, and you have to find a way to motivate. There's not somebody that's making him get out there and run. Nobody's making him do that. He has to find the motivation within himself to go and make himself do what he doesn't feel like doing. And maybe that's just a message that everybody can take. There has to be something on the inside that makes all of us do what we do not feel like doing. Not just so that on race day you can show up and say, well, here I am, I did it. No, there's preparation. There's days that you must persist, even when you don't feel like it. You got to get up off the couch. The couch is that thief I always talk about. It's that thief. And it's friendly from the outset. When you look at it, it's friendly. It's very soft. It's very comfortable. And it's very easy to stay there. But it's a thief that is coming to take something from you. Like the understanding that you can accomplish anything. The only way that you will know that is if you part yourself from the couch. If you part yourself from the comfortable. And you put yourself in an arena where you must be uncomfortable enough to accomplish something great.
I'll share a great quote that I once heard by Marianne Williamson. And it's about kind of like inspiring other people and finding something within the depths of themselves to get out there and do it. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, talented, gorgeous, and fabulous? Now actually, who are you not to be? Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people will not feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do. It is not just in some of us, it is in all of us. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fears, our presence automatically liberates others.